Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with a new meta strategy that magically popped up in the top 200 that all the professional players are playing, including one of the greatest players in Clash Royale history, Ruben. In 6 years of playing the game, I've never seen anything like Lumberjack Balloon with Mother Witch and Flying Machine. Because of the crazy quick card cycle with Skeletons, Ice Spirit, and Log, after your opponent defends your first balloon, you're going to get back to a second one before they're back to their building. While the Lumberjack rages everything up so you get the most from any opportunity. If your opponent's got Fireball or Rocket, they're going to have to choose from spelling your Fly Machine, Mother Witch, and Balloon. And because you'll so frequently have multiple of them on the map, it's going to get very stressful for your opponent fast. This is by far one of the most fun decks to play because you're always on offense with Mother Witch Piggies, Flying Machines forcing out extra elixir, and balloons that are raged up. The best players in the world are loving this strategy for a reason. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to make all the daily videos possible. Yo, we got a game against Kit. So hopefully his Kit is not capable of defending our spam. That's what we want to see when we go for our Mother Witch. So first off, we're just going to go and passively cycle our stuff in the back and wait to figure out what his deck is. Because our deck is so obscure, people will not anticipate our next moves. So I'm going to go for a Lumberjack here, and whenever we see Phoenix and Bomber, I know exactly what we're playing against. It's got to be Electro Giant, right? Those two cards are always combined with Electro Giant, and you see it like every single game. Wait, he made a slight slip up. He's going to showcase that he's got Golem instead. Because I really was believing that he was not going to be running that. Okay, we can go for Skeletons here, hopefully go and pull all of his Elite Barbarians away from our Witch and keep them alive. Let's go. The Witch is alive and she will thrive, and can't say the same about your Phoenix. This is a really good position for us to be in because I'm pretty sure the Piggies get raged up by the Lumberjack as well. And then, you know, when we end up getting Piggies inside the Lumberjack rage, they just attack rapid fire. So it's a really creative and cool combo that Ruben and top players are using, and I can see why it works. I'm going to go in for a Mother Witch in the back and then potentially go in for a Balloon depending on what happens here. Kind of expect him to go for a Phoenix, so I want to go in for the Balloon right now so then the Phoenix will be in front so the Mother Witch can target that. And that's okay. You know, it's not the best trade in the world. I'll get death damage. I'll kill the Phoenix. I can log on top of the Phoenix egg, so then, you know, the Phoenix egg is not going to hurt me. Also, the Phoenix does not one-shot Ice Spirits in case you guys didn't know. Pretty important to figure that out. Then we're going to go for a log, and then we're going to get a... Oh, wait, we got a Lumberjack Kite all the way back. Yo, it's not helping out the Golem push. This is incredible. It will end up killing the Skeletons when it ends up popping, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Still doesn't kill the Mother Witch. How is this Mother Witch still alive? I genuinely don't understand. She stayed alive forever. Oh, no. One of the E-Barbs didn't go towards the cannon. That's awful, guys. It's okay. I mean, we get a Piggy counter pushing, so we maybe can even up the damage, but this game has been way too close for my comfort zone. If that E-Barb hadn't hit my tower, that would have been 500 damage lead for us, by the way. So pretty crazy to think about just how one E-Barb can be the difference between life and death. We go in for Skeletons here. Hopefully the Phoenix retargets onto the Skeletons away from the Balloon. Oh, this is one of those players that does not care. He is one of those people that just eats everything. A true Golem player. Oh, he missed it! Oh my gosh! This is really, really good. But I don't know if the Golem's going to get pulled. Sometimes it gets glitchy and it doesn't get pulled by that cannon, so I'm fortunate that that worked out. I want to go in for a nice log on top of the Heal Spirit so then he doesn't end up getting, like, the Phoenix healed up. Then we can go in for Skeletons, Ice Spirit, and then I can go in for, like, another Lumberjack so the Phoenix dies. Yo, that defense was incredibly solid. I'm really proud of how that worked out. That could have been so bad. I'm going to go in for another cannon here, and then I should be able to go in for a Mother Witch, so then maybe we can even activate King Tower. Okay, I was hoping that the Electro Dragon would chain onto that and allow us to activate King Tower, but it's all good. Remember, this guy is likely going to go in for, like, a very good defense with his Tornado on the Balloon. So what I want to do is I want to go in for a Fly Machine, so then we can kill the Phoenix and have it lock onto the tower optimally. And if we can kill the Phoenix, then I want to log so that we can guarantee that it doesn't end up getting an egg. That's the one thing that I really care about. If it doesn't get an egg, maybe we can win this game. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go Skeletons, and then I can go in for a Cannon, and then I can go in for a Lumberjack as well just to stop it. Jeez, this game is really coming down to the wire. I need 2 logs and I'm able to win. I kind of just want to go for a Fly Machine, force out his Phoenix, and then go in for like a log here and get back to one more log. Please let me log you down, dude. We're yelling timber in the best type of way against this Golem player. And because of the quick card cycle, I don't think it's going to be that tough. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack since it has more HP, so it's able to tank for his Lumberjack, and we are walking away with a win. How often do you guys see log cycle? Usually it's rocket cycle, but this deck, it's different. And it turns out that our Golem Friends kit was not equipped to deal with our balloon spam despite having Electro Dragon, Phoenix, and Tornado. And our absurd spell cycling puts us at 6,900 in the world. Let's keep cruising. So this guy's got a Furnace in his banner. Let's see if he's actually gonna have Furnace in his deck. I think it's a really bad card unless you're running double spawners. The only time I'd ever really see it is like Royal Giant Furnace, which isn't as good as it used to be. So this guy is probably going to be running Furnace with double spawners, or he's just trying to debate us and maybe he thinks Furnace's artwork looks cool, which I would agree with. He's not going to be cycling anything at the start, which makes me pretty scared, but maybe we can activate, you know, some type of aggression from our opponent by going in for the Lumberjack in the back because, you know, we dropped 4 Elixir. You have to respond to that. We can snipe your buildings and we can snipe your dragons with our Flying Machine. So he's going to activate King Tower with the Tornado, but now he doesn't have the Tornado in cycle and he doesn't have Baby Dragon in cycle, and the Flying Machine should lag behind. So it's going to allow our balloon to get a lot of value. Oh, Mother Witch, be outside of the poison. Be outside of the poison. Always stay outside of the poison. Know your limits, Mother Witch. Yo, this is going so well. I can log as well, and I'm going to get so much damage. That was pretty good. You know, I take those. The trade that I'll take 9 times out of 10. The only one time that I don't want that to happen is if he spontaneously goes in for a graveyard freeze push that I'm not able to defend and, you know, destroys me. But most of the time it's going to be like graveyard poison and I should be fine. I don't have login cycles, so that's why it said graveyard freeze might be tricky because you want to have spells to remove all the skeletons when they accumulate on your tower. So that would be the only time that would be pretty bad for me. I'm just going to follow through with the exact same interaction. It worked out so well for us last time. Let's do it again. This time, he's probably going to save the Tornado for the Fly Machine, and I don't want to get too spontaneous with my Mother Witch, because that is my best graveyard answer in the deck, and it is obvious that we are playing against a graveyard deck. Yo, are you seriously going to lose everything to a Flying Machine? Dude, can we talk about this for a second? Poison, Skeleton King, and Baby Dragon all died to the MVP machine. That was awesome. So I'm going to go for a balloon. High chance that he goes in for a tornado or he goes in for a tombstone and gets a positive elixir trade. But you guys always have to take into consideration, if your opponent's getting a positive elixir trade, what else is happening to them? Are they getting some other negative benefit from this for you? Because if they consistently take damage, right, with the balloon death damage, and then maybe you can outcycle them, that's kind of what you want to see. Like, he's going right into another Mother Witch. He wasn't ready. I mean, he's got poison, but it takes forever to kill the Mother Witch. So even though you end up having that happen, then the piggies are tanking for a Fly Machine, and then we can bamboozle you with another balloon and just constantly spam stuff whenever we feel like it. This deck is so freaking toxic, and I love it. We killed the Skeleton King. What? How did we kill the Skeleton King with the Rage? And now we're going to make him rage really hard because we can go in for Ice Spirit Skeletons and hope we kill the Bar Barrel. Okay, for whatever reason, Barbarian Barrels and I are not getting along today. We do get a piggy, though. Okay, we'll take that. That's pretty good. I'm going to go in for a Lumberjack again and then hit him up with a balloon and then try to go and spam more stuff. Please go for a Tombstone. I would love to see that. I've got a Mother Witch. And if not, then I'm just going to go in for a Fly Machine, probably snipe your Skeleton King first, and then see what we can do and give you your worst. So I guess I'm going to go Cannon here because it is able to prioritize killing everything else. The balloon death damage again. It's insidious how that stacks up. People aren't necessarily expecting that to be so much, but it is a lot over time. He's going to go for a poison. We should be able to get back to another Mother Witch if he decides to go for a graveyard. I'm going to immediately follow through with a balloon, and I might want to get back to another Mother Witch even earlier than that. I can log on top of the Tombstone, so then the Lumberjack will rage up on the tower and do some damage. Feels weird saying that. Yo, I'm going to get a hit, right? If not, then at least I do death damage to your stuff again. This game, he has not had any opportunities to go in for graveyards, it feels like. Like, literally zero, right? Okay, he's going to go for a graveyard soon. Kind of unfortunate that I decided to do that. It's fine, though. We can go for a cannon on top of the Skeleton King, then go in for a Lumberjack, and then go for a log when the skeletons start to accumulate. So when a lot of skeletons go on your tower, that's when you want a log, just to finish everything else off. I'm also going to go for an Ice Spirit to limit the amount of value that he can get, and I'm going to go in for a Mother Witch because he just uses poison, so it's going to be hard for him to kill that. So we'll see if he decides to go in for like a Baby Dragon and a Bar Barrel. We should be able to get 2 piggies, then go for a Lumberjack and stop him from going in for a Tombstone, because if he goes in for a Tombstone, obviously the Mother Witch is going to kill him. I'm trying to just like rage and long cycle him at this point. I know it seems really stupid, but it is going to work, you know? Slowly but surely, we're going to win with piggies, and we're going to win with logs, and we're going to win with Lumberjacks getting close to the tower and then just raging and plopping themselves down. and we win. So it's better to do that in the last couple seconds because they never get the chance of breaking through because you're always getting piggies coming at them, and all they can do is just sit there and watch as they helplessly take damage every single second. My man was working overtime on defense and had absolutely no breaks until we broke down his tower. Absolutely obliterating Graveyard puts us at 5,700 in the world. This guy's gonna have a Goblin Barrel in the banner, and you guys already know the deal. Goblin Barrel means rocket, so it's not fun to play into sometimes. Let's go log, finish off those goblins for a juicy +1 elixir trade, and immediately goes in for a princess. So this guy is obnoxious. Anyone that goes princess at the river, it is pain. It is not fun to play into. So maybe we can get this fly machine raged up. It's kind of angry because we saw the princess. Yo, he wasn't ready. His body wasn't prepared. That's the thing about rage. It just changes interactions. It makes your movement speed of your units, and your units just attack faster, so people aren't necessarily prepared. They get caught off guard, and then they get caught with some damage that they didn't want. Also, again, piggy potential. Again, nice damage. We'll take it. I'm Ice Spirit here just in preparation for a big old princess, and we're going to log to finish it off. If we decide to go in for a Goblin Barrel, we're going to go in for skeletons and lumberjack. I think we're not going to take that much damage here. We only take like one goblin hit. It's not bad at all, right? That's pretty cool. You go in for a knight and then go in for a goblin gang afterward. You're going to have goblin gang, rocket, and you're building and princess and cycle right now. So what one are you going to cycle? Are you going to princess at the river again? There's a chance. All right, I'm going to try to go and see what building he's got. So I'm going to immediately go in for a balloon. I know I'm showcasing my win condition, but if he rockets, it's a -1 elixir trade for him every time. So that's worth it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We want to go in for a Mother Witch here just so we preclude the potential of him going in for a princess and potentially get a piggy. I think that's good. I think that's right. I'm going to log on the princess. That's good. Then we can keep the Mother Witch alive and force out more elixir. I always want to go in for the skeletons a little bit early and then go in for the lumberjack afterward because he's going to go in for the goblin barrel. So we just want to be ready. I'm cycling all my cheap cards, so we're already going to be back to log relatively soon. Also, I can go Mother Witch and I get a lot of piggies as well. So that's like not bad at all. Yeah, this really is not bad. If I go in for a Mother Witch right now, I'll be back to log, and then I can get a... Wait, he didn't even punish me for logging the princess. I was going to say, then I can get the counter that I need in my hand. And, wait, do we just do it again? I'm a memer out here. I want to keep the Mother Witch alive. I have simple needs. Okay, now he's like, Jake, I'm going to punish you for that. You're an idiot. Maybe I'm not that stupid, though. I didn't take any damage again. But yeah, if you go for your skeletons preemptively and predict the goblin barrel, and then you go for your lumberjack afterward, you don't even take any damage, and you get the lumberjack counter pushing. So, not a bad play to log the princesses sometimes to get positive elixir trades. Wait, what if I go in for this? Oh, you're trying to debate my log? You really tried to get me there. You tried to play well there. Not working out, though, because I can go for another lumberjack. Maybe going for a balloon on the left-hand side to force out the rocket. And then the princess gets targeted by the Mother Witch. Oh, let's go. No way. That was too lucky. That was awesome. I'm going to go in for a Mother Witch and Fly Machine, and then maybe go in for another Mother Witch. Who knows what we want to do here? No one does except me. So we're going to go in for Ice Spear because I think that's off to the side since, you know, we're able to get 2 piggies. It's better for us to not even use our log if we had it in our cycle. So it's good for us to not even have it in cycle to get tempted, you know? I'm going to go balloon again on the right-hand side, and I can log on the princess again just to force out more elixir. And then it's going to be frustrating because he can't stack up princesses. Look at the Mother Witch chip damage on the left-hand side. It's insidious. He wasn't expecting it. So I'm going to go for a Fly Machine here. I'm recycling my skeletons preemptively, so I'll have a good answer to his Goblin Barrel. And then I'll Ice Spirit again with the Mother Witch, and I think we full counter. It's just repeating the exact same interaction. I don't know if this guy's learned anything. Oh my goodness. All right, this time I'm going to Lumberjack on top of the Princess. I think that's going to be slightly better for us. I want a Lumberjack on this side so we don't give him too much rocket value, because I think he's just going to rocket that. Kind of to be expected, right? This guy is playing so freaking safe. In the later stages of the game, he could just rocket me. This is like not a good matchup. Out of all the matchups that we've gotten today, I think this would probably be one of the worst because you can just Inferno Tower and then Rocket cycle me. And Rocket does so much damage that I need to be in a huge lead, like going into later stages of the game. So I'm always trying to predict those princesses and make sure that I have an answer for them, because if I don't, then I have no answer to you guys on how I'm supposed to win this game. Like, I need to play flawless defense because I can't get damage, and he has direct source of damage with the Rocket to keep, you know, getting damage in the later stage of the game when he can afford to. All right, we're going to log here, and notice how he's already in an advantage pretty much because I have to somehow find my way back in the game. Because one more rocket puts him at a huge advantage. All right, we're going to Fly Machine, and then I can maybe go in for maybe like a Mother Witch here, depending on what happens. The balloon should be able to kill that, so I'm going to go for Mother Witch on the left-hand side. I'm going to log on top of the Goblin Barrel. I'm surprised that he's even going for Goblin Barrels. In reality, I think he should just be rocketing me if he's playing this like optimally. I'm going to go for a balloon in the right-hand side, and then I'm going to try to go for a fly machine because we are going to get some piggies in the left-hand lane. So maybe he'll just ignore that with the Mother Witch, and I can win the game off that. That's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point. That's not really happening. Oh, wait, what? Maybe another balloon hit? Nah, not quite. But he can't come back with Rocket. Rocket doesn't do enough damage on the other side. Wait, I actually beat him. Dude, no freaking way. You lost. That's incredible. I cannot believe I just won this game into a very big hard counter. So if you guys play against Logbait, you're probably going to struggle a lot. This was not easy. I never let a Goblin Barrel connect to my tower for too much damage. I think I kept his elixir low so he couldn't keep up the rocket cycling. Very miserable matchup because Inferno Tower and Rocket on defense just don't leave you very many openings for a balloon hit. But after dominating the Princess of the River and Rocket Cycle Dude, now we're at 4,900 in the world. Yo, we're playing against Genesis. This guy finished 115 in the world. So he'll probably be the best player that we played against all day. You know what? I like ending with a challenge. Hopefully we can end your towers, my dude. So his deck is likely going to be a beatdown deck because he isn't cycling anything at the start. Oh, man. I want to go Fly Machine here instead of going Lumberjack because I don't want him to go and like activate King Tower right out of the jump because a lot of times people that have Barb Barrel always have Tornado. So we'll see what he's going to do. Also, we can go and bait out his Phoenix. This is really good. That's nice. So I'm expecting him to have an Electro Giant deck because we saw Phoenix and Barb Barrel and a reluctancy to cycle cards. It just screams Electro Giant at me, honestly. Oh, it's Graveyard. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate that I went and cycled my Mother Witch. I thought you would have something different, my dude. All right, so we're going to wait for you to go and drop your Skeleton King ability, and then we're going to try to log. Unfortunately, you don't drop it. That's awful for me. I took so much extra damage because I was being, like, hesitant. Oh, he's going to activate King Tower for sure. I'm going to Fly Machine at the river, try to get some extra damage while the Lumberjack is tanking. I don't know if this is smart. Doesn't seem that intelligent. That is a -1 elixir trade right into an Ice Wizard. So I had a big plan, and it ended up being a big flop. It is what it is. You know, we recognize our mistakes. We won't do that again in the future. And if we play against someone good, obviously you're going to have fast enough reflexes that the sneaky flying machine isn't actually that sneaky. So I'm going to try to go for an Ice Spirit here, and because he's going to have Phoenix, this matchup has been way more difficult. Last time that we played against it, we played against a Baby Dragon player, which isn't that hard for us to kill with our Fly Machine, but the Phoenix does a lot more damage. So it's going to be hard for us to stack up a lot of Fly Machines and, you know, snipe things from a distance, with the Phoenix just being able to delete it so quick. Maybe we can go in for a Mother Witch here, and then he's going to try to go for like a Barb Barrel or a Phoenix, depending on what he's feeling. I got Skeletons down faster, that would have been nice, but obviously I didn't, so pretty big misplay on our end, but it's all good. The Phoenix should die. I don't think it's going to give him too much here. We can go for a Fly Machine on the other side, so it's going to be unlikely that he's going to try to go in for aggressive poison or anything. Do I want to log? I have to, right? Otherwise, that's going to just get reborn, right? There's no doubt I had to log that. Jeez, how am I going to win this right now? I'm trying to problem solve in real time. This guy's so good, and he's not giving us any opportunities. The Fly Machine should lock on a tower right as I said that, so maybe I cursed him. I've got the Mother Witch, so that is kind of my power to curse people. I'm going to Fly Machine again on the right-hand side. I'm going to expect him to try to go in for a Phoenix. That's interesting. He goes in for a poison. He's definitely going for a Phoenix. We're trying to get an Ice Spirit down. Please jump. Yo, it worked, but the Mother Witch is going to die. So that wasn't great. I wish that was better. So the Phoenix is going to go on the right-hand side, which is not something that I have to worry about because it's not really the right side for our homie to go and spam. So we're going to go in for a Mother Witch here, try to get a cannon down, maybe go and distract his Skeleton King. The Lumberjack's going to go towards the Tombstone, which is really good for our dude. He's going to get poison value as well on the Fly Machine, but he's going to lose the Skeleton King, and I think that was a huge overcommitment with the ability. That was 2 elixir down the drain, and he didn't even kill the Fly Machine. Wait, there's something I can do with it now. Maybe I can get piggies here. There's a potential for piggies to pop off if he goes in for a Tombstone. He does go for the Tombstone, but he doesn't drop it in the spot I wanted. The rage doesn't affect the balloon. Oh, that's awful. That's actually awful. We do a lot of damage to the right-hand side, and we're starting to go other side, so then he can't get counter push after he defends. Like, he can't get a Graveyard with that Phoenix because it's basically just going into the Abyss. The high HP tower, you get nothing from that. All right, we're going to try to go in for a log and not trying to give him too much value. The Fly Machine could lock onto the tower depending on what happens. That one skeleton off to the side is doing us dirty, though. Okay, so the Ice Wizard will give us a pig, so it's important for us to go for a Mother Witch here. And then I can maybe go in for a balloon and then play really aggressively because it's going to be hard for him to defend this without a Tombstone. And if he drops a Tombstone, then the Mother Witch is going to give us value. So I'm going to try to go and kill everything with an Ice Spirit if possible. That would be pretty nice. And try to make sure that the Skeleton King isn't able to obliterate the Mother Witch. The log, I don't know if it was the right decision, but I rolled with it. The Phoenix is going to be able to kill the Lumberjack, but it also explodes on the tower for some rage damage. As you guys remember, that was nice for us before. All right, I'm going to go in for another Lumberjack here, trying to go and kill his Phoenixes so then we can maybe out-cycle it. This balloon is not intended to do too much damage. I'm just trying to kill his Phoenix so then I can log on it and finish it off with my Fly Machine. So that's good. Looks like the ranged up Mother Witch is going to give us a piggy. Oh my gosh. This is kind of sort of maybe working. I don't know. This is weird. The piggy is going to be tanking for everything. Then we can go for another Mother Witch, and we're always making sure that his counter push is just, you know, not giving him anything. Really important for him to start just going for naked graveyards on the other side because he can't afford to do anything else. Or try to log and maybe be able to kill the Barbarian Barrel. The cannon is putting in mad work. We got to go in for a fly machine here as well. The piggy is putting us back in business. We can go for another Mother Witch. Oh my gosh, this game is coming down to the wire. 19 seconds remaining. Please let me win. Let me get a second win on our graveyard foes. You already know this is not going to be easy because he's going to go in for a graveyard soon. I got to go in for a cannon, skeletons, ice spirit, maybe even log depending on what happens. I think the log might save us more on defense. I need to stop this at all costs, and I think we barely walk away with a win. Wow. That is an incredible W, and it feels so good beating a top 100 player in the world. As you guys can see, he finished 115 in a Royale tournament, and he also finished 500 and 600 in ladder. It's cool that throughout the day, we challenge ourselves in a new sort of way, progressively ramping up the difficulty. This creative balloon deck is battle tested and definitely one of the most obscure and fun decks that I've played in a long time. A huge shout out to all the pro players that were playing it at the top of the world because I would have never found it without you guys. We're going to be finishing the day at 4,000 in the world with 4 wins in a row. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and I hope you have an incredible rest of your day.